just saved $11.
$20.99. Wow.
$10.50.
Take another look, take another look at Sam.
Have you ever wondered about the fate of the iconic stores that once dominated our shopping landscapes? From bustling department stores to quaint boutique shops, these establishments were more than just places to shop. They were cultural landmarks woven into the fabric of our communities. So join us as we journey through the stories of 20 famous stores that faded into history. Borders. Borders, once a beloved haven for bookworms, opened its doors in 1971. With its vast selection of books, cozy atmosphere, and in-store cafes, it became a cultural staple. However, in 2011, Borders met its demise. The rise of ebooks and online book giants like Amazon posed significant challenges. Borders failed to adapt to the digital revolution, leading to bankruptcy. Customers increasingly turned to the convenience of online shopping, and Borders couldn't keep up. When the internet became popular, Borders faced a critical decision regarding its online presence. Unlike some competitors, Borders did not create its own online marketplace. Instead, it chose to use Amazon to sell its products online, which meant relinquishing control over its branding and online strategy.
Borders provides a broad selection of books, music, and DVD titles at each Houston area location, corporate and educational discount programs, and special events.
The company did have its own website for a while, but it was costly to maintain and it didn't yield the desired results. The decision likely hurt Borders in the long run. Notwithstanding efforts to restructure, the chain ultimately closed its remaining stores, marking the end of an era for book lovers worldwide. The closure of Borders serves as a cautionary tale of the importance of embracing innovation in a rapidly evolving market landscape. As Borders succumbed to the digital revolution, its fate echoes the demise of another beloved retailer. Just as Borders struggled against online giants, Child World faced fierce competition from larger toy chains like Toys R Us. Could embracing innovation have saved Child World from meeting a similar fate? Child World. Child World, which opened in 1962, specialized in toys and games, but sadly closed its doors in 1992, unable to compete with larger retailers like Toys R Us, primarily due to financial mismanagement.
Child World, a super toy store and a whole lot more.
And we do mean more.
Child World emerged as a prominent toy store chain, offering a wide array of toys and games to children and families. Established in 1962, it quickly became a go-to destination for toy shopping. However, in 1992, the company faced insurmountable challenges. Despite its initial success, Child World struggled to compete with larger rivals like Toys R Us. Moreover, internal financial mismanagement exacerbated its problems. The combination of fierce competition and internal issues led to its downfall. Despite efforts to stay afloat, Child World eventually succumbed to bankruptcy, marking the end of an era for toy enthusiasts and leaving a void in the retail landscape for children's toys. Montgomery Ward. Montgomery Ward, a retail giant, commenced operations in 1872, offering a wide range of merchandise from clothing to household goods. However, in 2001, the iconic chain closed its doors. Despite its long history, Montgomery Ward struggled against fierce competition from big box retailers like Walmart and Target.
We've changed our styles. We've changed our lines. We've changed our signs. We've changed displays and we've changed our ways. Yeah.
In 1896, Montgomery Ward encountered its first serious competitor in the mail order business when Richard Warren Sears introduced his general catalog. Throughout the 20th century, both Montgomery Ward and Sears vied for dominance, with total sales figures often neck and neck. These larger competitors offered lower prices and a more comprehensive selection, drawing customers away from Montgomery Ward. Additionally, the company failed to adapt to changing consumer preferences and shopping habits. As a result, Montgomery Ward filed for bankruptcy, unable to sustain its operations in the evolving retail landscape. Its closure marked the end of an era for many loyal customers and highlighted the challenges traditional retailers faced in competing with rapidly expanding giants. Montgomery Ward struggled to compete against retail giants like Walmart and Target. Its eventual closure signaled the end of an era. But could its fate have been foreseen earlier? akin to Blockbuster Video's struggle against the rising tide of digital streaming services. Blockbuster Video. Blockbuster Video, founded in 1985, revolutionized home entertainment by offering movie rentals on VHS tapes and later DVDs. However, in 2013, Blockbuster's iconic blue and yellow stores faded into history. The rise of digital streaming services like Netflix posed a significant challenge to Blockbuster's traditional rental model.
Imagine the perfect video store. It would have a great selection, right? Right! Over 10,000 videos. 3 evening rentals, so no rush, no hassle.
Despite attempts to adapt with its own online rental service and kiosk rentals, Blockbuster couldn't keep pace with the convenience and variety offered by streaming platforms. By 2020, the last remaining franchise stores closed their doors, marking the end of an era in video rental history. Blockbuster's downfall serves as a cautionary tale about the importance of adapting to emerging technologies in a rapidly evolving industry landscape, reminding us of the nostalgia and convenience of browsing physical store shelves for movie night selections. Gimbals. Gimbals, a department store icon, opened its doors in 1887, offering a wide range of merchandise from clothing to household goods. However, in 1987, Gimbals bid farewell to the retail landscape. Despite its long-standing presence, Gimbals struggled to compete with rivals in pricing and store innovation. The rise of discount chains and evolving consumer preferences posed significant challenges. Unable to adapt quickly enough, Gimbals faced declining sales and profitability. Eventually, the company was sold and absorbed by other retailers, marking the end of an era for the storied department store chain.
Gimbals. It has been a tradition for 97 Christmases to take this time to thank the many friends who have made Gimbals a part of their holiday season.
Gimbals' closure reflects the harsh realities of the competitive retail industry, reminding us of the importance of staying ahead of the curve in meeting customer needs and preferences. Gimbals bid farewell to the retail landscape in 1987. Another iconic department store faced its own challenges. But what led to the downfall of Mervyn's, once a beloved shopping destination for many, marking yet another chapter in the evolving saga of the retail industry? Mervyn's. Mervyn's, a famous department store chain, first opened its doors in 1949, offering a variety of apparel, home goods, and accessories. However, in 2009, Mervyn's faced its demise, declaring bankruptcy and shuttering its stores. The economic downturn of the late 2000s hit Mervyn's hard, exacerbating its already existing struggles. Poor strategic decisions such as store locations and failure to adapt to changing demographics also contributed to its downfall.
Hey, where are you? Mervyn's Super Sale is back.
I'm here.
Just in time to save on men's Windridge shirts and kids' Oshkosh shortalls.
Failed to resonate with evolving consumer preferences and faced fierce competition from other retail giants. Despite efforts to restructure, the company couldn't recover, marking the end of an era for the beloved department store chain. Mervyn's closure serves as a cautionary tale about the importance of adaptability and strategic decision-making in the volatile retail landscape. B. Dalton. B. Dalton, a bookstore chain owned by Barnes & Noble, began its journey in 1966. Specializing in a wide selection of books across various genres, B. Dalton was a beloved destination for book lovers. However, by 2010, the once thriving chain had faded into history. B. Dalton struggled to keep up with the changing market dynamics. The rise of e-commerce and online book sales posed significant challenges. By the late 1990s and early 2000s, the decline of mall-based retail and the shift toward digital reading further impacted B. Dalton's business.
Some books people read just for fun, like the 1988 Elias Baseball Analyst. It's the ultimate in official statistics for fans of America's favorite game.
In 2010, Barnes & Noble announced the closure of all remaining B. Dalton stores, marking the end of an era for the chain. As part of a strategic move, Barnes & Noble gradually phased out B. Dalton stores to consolidate its operations and expand its own branded stores. With Barnes & Noble focusing on strengthening its own presence in the retail market, B. Dalton became redundant. In spite of its loyal customer base, the chain couldn't withstand the changes in the industry. The closure of B. Dalton marked the end of an era for book enthusiasts and reflected the challenges faced by traditional bookstore chains in the digital age. Service merchandise. Service merchandise, founded in 1934, revolutionized retail with its catalog showroom model, where customers could browse items displayed in showcases and place orders from catalogs. Specializing in jewelry, home goods, electronics, and more, Service merchandise became a household name. However, in 2002, the chain closed its doors for good.
Service merchandise catalog. It's like a who's who of famous top quality name brand items at the lowest possible selling prices.
The rise of online shopping and changing consumer preferences rendered its catalog showroom model obsolete. Service merchandise struggled to adapt to the digital age, failing to establish a solid online presence. Additionally, increased competition from traditional retailers and online giants further contributed to its downfall. Service merchandise succumbed to bankruptcy, marking the end of an era for its unique retail concept and highlighting the importance of staying relevant in an ever-changing market landscape. As service merchandise closed its doors in 2002, succumbing to the pressures of changing consumer habits and online competition, could Marshall Field's, with its rich history and loyal customer base, have survived the retail upheaval, or would it too have faced a similar fate in the era of digital dominance? Marshall Field's. Marshall Field's, a renowned department store, opened its doors in 1852, offering high-end fashion, home goods, and exceptional customer service. However, in 2006, Marshall Field's faded into history as its stores were converted to Macy's. The brand's demise came after Federated Department Stores acquired Marshall Field's and decided to consolidate its retail operations under the Macy's brand.
Marshall Field's Field Days sale for the whole family. Huge savings in every department.
This decision marked the end of an era for Marshall Field's loyal customers, who cherished its rich history and iconic status in the retail world. The conversion of Macy's reflected the changing dynamics of the retail industry and the consolidation trend among department store chains. Marshall Field's became another casualty of the evolving retail landscape, leaving behind memories of its grandeur and elegance. Ames. Ames, a discount department store chain, first opened its doors in 1958, offering a wide range of merchandise from apparel to household goods at affordable prices. However, in 2002, the once popular retailer shut down for good. Ames faced financial challenges, filing for bankruptcy not once, but twice. Its downfall was primarily attributed to overambitious expansion efforts, attempting to grow too rapidly without adequate financial stability.
And 25 cents.
It's hard to believe, but it's true.
I love bargains.
Bargains. Bargain.
You listening to what these people are saying?
There's tons of bargains here at Ames.
The chain struggled to maintain profitability amidst fierce competition and changing consumer preferences. Notwithstanding attempts to restructure and streamline operations, Ames ultimately succumbed to its financial difficulties. Its closure marked the end of an era for discount retail enthusiasts and highlighted the risk of rapid expansion without solid financial footing in the competitive retail landscape. But with the discount retail landscape evolving, could Bradley's have learned from each other's missteps to avoid the same downfall? Bradley's. Bradley's, a discount department store chain, opened its doors in 1958, offering a variety of merchandise from clothing to home goods at affordable prices. However, in 2001, Bradley's bid farewell to the retail landscape. The company faced insurmountable challenges, ultimately filing for bankruptcy. Intense competition from other discount retailers such as Walmart and Target placed significant pressure on Bradley's. The chain struggled to differentiate itself in a crowded market, failing to capture the attention of consumers amidst changing preferences. Despite efforts to revitalize the brand, Bradley's couldn't overcome its financial woes. Its closure marked the end of an era for bargain hunters. It highlighted the unforgiving nature of the retail industry, where even established brands can falter in the face of fierce competition and evolving consumer demands. Zayre. Zayre, a discount department store chain, began its journey in 1956, offering a variety of merchandise from clothing to household goods at discounted prices.
There's a brand new store in town. It's called Zare.
Take another look, take another look, take another look at Zare. Take another look, take another look, look at all the fashion Zare.
However, in 1988, Zare faded into history as its stores were sold and rebranded as TJ Maxx. The chain faced challenges stemming from managerial issues and financial difficulties before its transformation into TJ Maxx. Under its parent company, Zare struggled to maintain profitability and relevance in the competitive retail landscape. The decision to convert Zare stores to TJ Maxx was part of a strategic move to revitalize the brand and align with changing consumer preferences. But the legacy of Zare lives on through TJ Maxx, which continues to thrive as a leading off-price retailer, offering quality merchandise at discounted prices to bargain-savvy shoppers. As Zare embarked on its journey offering discounted merchandise, it eventually transformed into TJ Maxx, adapting to evolving consumer preferences. However, what led to the demise of Corvette's, another discount department store chain? How did it fail to navigate the challenges that Zare successfully addressed, ultimately leading to its closure? Corvette's. Corvette's, a discount department store chain, opened its doors in 1948, offering a wide range of merchandise from clothing to electronics at affordable prices. However, in the early 1980s, Corvette's cruised into history. The chain faced challenges stemming from poor management decisions and intense competition for more efficient and modern retailers.
What do you think of when you think of Corvettes?
Corvettes, they've got exercise equipment to help us get into shape for spring.
Well, at the other Corvettes, you can get into all the latest shapes and suits for spring.
Despite its initial success, Corvettes struggled to adapt to changing consumer preferences and evolving retail trends. The emergence of larger, more sophisticated competitors posed significant challenges, leading to declining sales and profitability for Corvettes. Unable to withstand the pressure from its competitors and overcome its internal issues, the chain ultimately closed its doors. Corvette's closure marked the end of an era for discount retail enthusiasts. It served as a cautionary tale about the importance of effective management and staying relevant in a dynamic retail landscape. Lazarus. Lazarus, a beloved department store chain, opened its doors in 1851, offering a wide range of merchandise from clothing to home goods. However, in 2005, Lazarus became a part of history as it merged into Macy's. The merger was part of a more considerable consolidation effort by Federated Department Stores, which aimed to streamline its operations and strengthen its Macy's brand. Lazarus stores were rebranded as Macy's, marking the end of the Lazarus name in the retail landscape.
Once a year, the mood is set for the best anniversary celebration around. It's Lazarus April Anniversary Sale.
Our biggest spring sale at our lowest prices of the season.
While Lazarus had a long and storied history, the decision to merge into Macy's reflected the changing dynamics of the retail industry and the trend towards consolidation among department store chains. However, Lazarus remains a cherished memory for many, symbolizing a bygone era of department store shopping. Hollywood Video. Hollywood Video, a prominent video rental store chain, opened its doors in 1988, offering a vast selection of movies and video games for rent. However, in 2010, Hollywood Video faded into history. Like its competitor, Blockbuster, Hollywood Video struggled to keep up with the shift toward digital streaming and on-demand video services. As more consumers embrace the convenience of streaming movies and TV shows online, the demand for traditional video rental stores declined rapidly. Hollywood Video attempted to adapt by offering online rentals and kiosk services, but it couldn't offset the decline in foot traffic to its brick-and-mortar stores. Ultimately, faced with mounting financial challenges and declining profitability, Hollywood Video closed its doors for the last time in 2010, marking the end of an era for video rental enthusiasts. Hollywood Video succumbed to the digital streaming era, but did Tower Records face a similar fate in the music industry's digital revolution? Tower Records. Tower Records, a legendary music retail chain, first opened its doors in 1960, offering a vast selection of music albums, CDs, and other entertainment merchandise. However, in 2006, Tower Records faced its demise. The rapid rise of digital music sales, facilitated by platforms like iTunes and illegal downloading, severely impacted Tower Records' physical media sales. As consumers shifted toward digital downloads and streaming services, the demand for physical music albums declined sharply, leading to plummeting sales and profitability for Tower Records.
Take a ride to Tower Records! It's a real trip! Right now, Tower has thousands of summer hits on sale.
In spite of its iconic status and loyal customer base, Tower Records couldn't adapt quickly enough to the changing landscape of the music industry. Finally, faced with insurmountable financial challenges, Tower Records was forced to liquidate its assets and close its stores, marking the end of an era for music enthusiasts and brick-and-mortar music retailers. The Bon Marché. The Bon Marché, a renowned department store chain, first opened its stores in 1890, offering a wide range of merchandise from clothing to home goods. However, in 2005, the Bon Marché faded into history as it was rebranded to Macy's. The rebranding was part of a more significant brand consolidation effort by Federated Department Stores, which aimed to streamline its operations and strengthen the Macy's brand.
Save 20, 30, 40%. One day only at the
The Bon Marché stores were absorbed by Macy's, marking the end of the Bon Marché name of the retail landscape. Nonetheless, the Bon Marché remains a cherished memory for many, symbolizing a bygone era of department store shopping in the Pacific Northwest. The rebranding to Macy's reflects the changing dynamics of the retail industry and the trend towards consolidation among department store chains. Kaufmann's. Kaufmann's, a beloved department store chain, opened its stores in 1871, offering a wide range of merchandise from apparel to home goods. However, in 2006, Kaufmann's faded into history as it was converted to Macy's. The conversion was part of a more significant effort by Federated Department Stores to streamline its operations and consolidate its brands under the Macy's banner. Kaufmann's stores were rebranded as Macy's, marking the end of the Kaufmann's name in the retail landscape. The conversion to Macy's reflects the changing dynamics of the retail industry and the trend towards consolidation among department store chains as companies seek to optimize efficiency and maintain competitiveness in the market. Richway. Richway, a discount department store chain, emerged in 1971, offering a variety of merchandise from clothing to home goods at affordable prices. However, in the late 1980s, Richway faded into history as its stores were transformed into Target stores. The transformation occurred after Rich's, the parent company of Richway, merged with Federated Department Stores. Subsequently, the Richway properties were sold to the Dayton-Hudson Corporation, which saw the potential to rebrand and reposition them as Target stores.
Looking for great new sweaters and jeans? Find them for one incredible low price this week at Richway.
This strategic move allowed Target to expand its presence in the market and gain a foothold in new locations previously occupied by Richway. While Richway may no longer exist, its legacy lives on through Target, which continues to thrive as a leading discount retailer, offering quality merchandise and exceptional value to customers nationwide. Richway evolved into Target, leveraging strategic mergers for growth. However, could Caldor have similarly transformed itself to survive? Caldor. Caldor, a popular discount department store chain, opened its doors in 1951, offering a wide range of merchandise from clothing to electronics at discounted prices. However, in 1999, Caldor faded into history as it closed its doors for the last time.
Caldor is closing its doors for good.
The discount retailer is announcing that it is going out of business. The decision to liquidate comes after the company has been struggling with bankruptcy since 1995.
The chain faced significant financial difficulties, exacerbated by fierce competition from other discount retailers like Walmart and Target. Caldor struggled to maintain profitability amidst mounting debt and declining sales, ultimately filing for bankruptcy. Despite efforts to restructure and revitalize the brand, Caldor couldn't overcome its financial woes. The closure of Caldor marked the end of an era for discount retail enthusiasts and left a void in the retail landscape. Its downfall serves as a cautionary tale about the challenges faced by traditional retailers in a competitive market environment and the importance of adapting to changing consumer preferences.